hope you both got to know each other.
I'm very curious to know what questions have been laid out.
What made you smile today?
When I was walking in, I just saw a lot of energy. And what stood out for me is that so many of us are working for others. We turn up, we smile, and we move on. And I think it's a positive outlook to life.
That's an interesting one. What advice would you give your younger self starting out in social impact, since you've got decades of experience across landscapes?
So I would say that go follow whatever you think you need to do. Don't worry too much, and the world will give you an answer somewhere.
I do wish I had started earlier, especially people in our generation. I think we've been responsible for a lot of the unraveling of the world we are seeing now, and more of us needed to get involved maybe a decade and a half ago.
One would be just bring your heart, because I think even in the social sector, we are so much into data, how many people we have touched, but we so often forget the connections, love.
Good question. What does scale mean to you in the work you do?
For me, I have come to understand that scale is not necessarily, as is always traditionally thought, of just growth in numbers. Scale can be very deep.
I've always taken scale as very prospectively, but it's also very individual in terms of the organization and whatever life cycle they're in. So I think scale is important in the sense of what we want to accomplish, but I don't think it should be something that we're so necessarily focused on.
Is the core idea that you have, can that be scaled? So can you scale the idea exponentially as opposed to scale your program exponentially?
And I think we need to shift the narrative, thinking about scale only as growing numbers or growing geographical regions. Scale can be much, much more than that.
Nice long question. With unlimited resources, would you prioritize scaling your work or strengthening its depth?
If one is scaling, that person will have to be comfortable with some loss of quality. Because it's a given. I mean, there's no way you can have the quality same at one school versus 10,000 schools. So I think one also has to be comfortable that is the cost of scaling.
I think scale means different things to different organizations, because we believe that if you scaled up the efforts and spread yourself, we would not be able to achieve the depth of the work that we were doing, maybe in one or two cities. And because we're spreading too thin, the impact wouldn't be very great.
What keeps you hopeful even when progress feels slow?
What keeps me going is the fact that I know eventually when things happen, they're going to make a huge impact. I am an optimist by nature, so I just don't give up.
Impact. I think impact gives me hope. No, I have to do more now. Like, it gives me sort of energy to do more for the people who, who are looking towards us, like, as a ray of hope, I would say.
One is, I think, younger folks are ecological natives, and they've grown up with the questions, they've grown up with, sadly, also anxiety around this, but they are thinking about it much earlier than anybody in my generation ever did.
The next generation has this wonderful opportunity to change the way things are in the world. So that's where I have hope. So whatever you can, keep at it and do more, because we have to keep encouraging them, and they'll get to their phase in life that they will make a difference.
Is the stories of my girls. When I see the transformation actually unfolding in front of me, it feels like, wow, magic can happen. That's what drives me. That's what motivates me. That's what wants me want to do more than I'm able to do right now. That was just talking.
Basically, that is all that I would like to say for the next generation.
Yeah, I'm very happy to sit and chat with Anshu. You all were completely right.
One brick at a time.
Yes.
Are you happy?
I'm very happy.
That's all that matters.